All right, I'm just I'm just leaving the gym, trying to catch my breath. I did leg workout, and I did 20 minutes of cardio on the elliptical. I gotta do this, y'all. I gotta do this. I don't know if I could do it. I believe I could do it. I lost weight before, but I think that was because I was really good on my diet. So, man. So my theory was that how do I, and I got like a crazy job situation too, because the hours kind of fluctuate, which is kind of hurtful when you're trying to build a foundation that you can take with you when the day job interferes with the foundation. You know, sometimes you're working at a certain time, you're not. I guess it'd be different if you already had a family, you already were a spouse, or already had a full house, but that's not what this video is about. So my theory was, okay, if 3,500 pounds is 3,500 calories is a pound of fat, and I want to lose fat, right? I want to lose fat. How do I do that in a sustainable way? How do I even get to 3,500 calories burned? Not just from calorie deficit, but from working out to accelerate this process. And so I was thinking, okay, you know, if you do 500 calories a day, you still got to do 500 calories 7 days a week. And okay, so let's say, how would I do that? Would I try to go for 500 calories in one workout? No, I'll probably have to build up to that. So I just did a test today. I tried out the elliptical and found a good resistance level. And I pushed through till I got about 250 calories. By that time, it was like 20 minutes in. And I'm just frustrated that I stopped running because I know my cardio would have been so much better by now. And then all the negative stuff you hear on the internet about being older and losing weight and stuff like that, it doesn't really help. And I think that the majority of people in their 40s, I don't think it's age. I think it's just lifestyle stacking up to a certain point. They say, oh, you're 40, so therefore, I don't know, something inside me just feels differently about that. It just feels differently about that. Is it you're 40, or do your bad habits add up to a certain point when you turn 40? Which is it? Because if you look around, the majority of people are skinnier. Most. And then you got a few outliers like myself. By today's standard, I would have thought I was skinny. But by most standards, when you look around, like say high school, you know, depends. But most of the time, you know, time hasn't been there long enough in their lives, in my opinion, at 20 or at high school age, 18, 16, 14. Life, you haven't ate enough for the fat to accumulate in your body enough for that time. Because I remember high school. I remember I was like a husky kid, but high school I was slimmer, much more. I need to find those pictures because I think they represent something. Not being young, but just thinking about, okay, at that age, what was my body fat level, and did I have time? I could play football, but at that time, what was I doing? What was going on, right? So at that time, I haven't had the time to gain the fat. Now, so here I am, 42, plenty of time to store a lot of fat in my body, plenty of time to go to McDonald's and get those 20-piece nuggets or 10-piece nugget meals. Plenty of time to do that. Plenty of time to have sedentary life. Plenty of time to have injuries come up, plantar fasciitis, leg problems. Right. But I didn't have to eat the way I did the whole time. And I could have been working out the whole time. So the point that I'm trying to say is that I'm just keeping going. I'm trying to figure out how do I do 3,500 calories a week that I could track. And I know that these machines aren't I know the machines have been said to not be accurate, but damn, can I have like a reference point then? If my target isn't clear, then can I aim near in the vicinity where it's going? So in my opinion, with the machines, I put in my weight and it'll at least help me get a target that may not be perfectly where I want. It may not be perfectly down to the number, but at least land me in the area of where I'm trying to aim. So I thought to myself, well, why don't I just get up early, do 20 minutes in the morning and then 20 minutes during regular work afternoon? Maybe that may be my spring, summer blast go hard thing, till I can get more efficient at losing weight. And there's a Peachtree Road race coming, and I think it's a 10K. It's funny because when I used to listen to Coach on the Nike Run app, he's like, all right, you're doing a 5K, now you do a 10K. And it's so frustrating to me right now because I know that running could be easier to me if I'm lighter. Yes, training does help, but in my opinion, you can only go so far being a heavier person trying to run. Like if I go to that Peachtree Road race and I just go watch, yeah, you're gonna have people walking, but the majority of those people are not gonna be overweight. Hell, in the gym, the majority of people that are in the gym are not overweight. And in my opinion, the people that need to be in the gym are not in the gym. But I guess it's not about that. It's not about what I can't control. I can't decide for someone else because I know what that feels like. I know how it feels like to go day by day. You just overweight and that's it. You just go through the motion like, shoot, okay. Or you don't think about it, or you find ways to cope. I know I found ways to cope. And one of those ways was food. And other ways is, yeah. But one of the ways I know for me, and I still fight to this day, is food. It's like when bad things happen and your self-esteem's down, you just eat. And here I am going to the supermarket because I got this big old block of turkey breast in the refrigerator that I don't want to go to waste. So I want to make some turkey salad, and I got something to get ready for the afternoon. Got a gig to get ready for. This is probably the most highest protein thing I can do. So it's hard, and it's hard, and I'm pushing through. Do I know if it's working or not? I don't know if it's working or not. It doesn't feel like it's working. I don't know if I'm stronger or not. I'm just still going, because I gotta do this. It's like now or never. I go hard and I stop, and then I can't let life stop me from doing this anymore. I'm overdue. So what's one small thing I can do? I like how ChatGPT well, what's one small thing you can do today to where to go? Well, that one small thing that I do is go get me some shredded lettuce, make me a taco salad with the ground turkey that I already made, or the turkey breast that I made, and keep this show rolling. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right.